NDC is a very solid political party, very strong. Just as our government is strong in numbers, our party is very solid and strong. We are able to act in any capacity to reposition the party for anything. NPP cannot boast of the same. They can't even control their own presidential aspirants. They have won election. Thank you to Akroma. So NPP executives now are reduced to demonstration organizers. And Nema no more can say police for to change Crawford and selective justice. No, but one more NDC in your day. Nipana and your body on day.
But one can so far Zoka say what 30 will be said one more Afenyo Markin Chrome be Kunu.
Oh, I sadly no yet can once a man became. Subsequently, Kurano, police for Archie, so far Zoka, or Morgan Bela. You go and do case.
I almost want to say, Yachi NPP Ninkwa, Nibe say Kutu say bam. Yabachi, so far Zoka, oh, Muman being wonko.
No man, where years say a common now. Man, where years say a common now. Now, MPP headquarters in your extension of Ghana Police Service, yet you will be a near Baba Bomber man at that would the crew. Oh, Nana Yabao, Yati so far as okay, we are Bellino, but a younger day. Debbie. Police for your Mojuma. I hear Afenyo Markin, said Bimini opinion, Kobo, be a police near Sumi. Yet as well, police near Sumi. Sir, MPP for two, the police for inviting her, Minimana. Sir, don't so. No, police is intimate. You go and do police search. We are case searcher. You the status of that matter. And as a right to information bill, you route it through the IGP. And also the Power Command CID boss. They will respond to you. And then we are somewhere organize a demonstration of it. And somewhere Hanipa will come her. Sir, MPP are buying various sectors of the economy. 8 years ago, there have been inflation of invoices. Only a fiscal. Galamzi asemi da ho. And there you can say, and Kofua, almost saying to a self forest. You know, Breno. It's a matter that is pending. PDS, especially by this time, you're 2 woman, and Yancy woman. Nina pending.
Mono 8 years, 8 months, 9 months. Nipa mu ye nyina ho no press conference din no makwakoda they just say obi nya boni o na mo which anti anade
Dabi so senra the cafe President Mahama appoint to be and we have a mandate to deliver yenya ya the pressure but to your appointees no so you see in the NPP for mun 31 bells here. That demonstration we cannot stop the arrest of a family. Would be what deep body. Sabiu. Yanyanchi, who deem the Toswa or Machu, police for Machu. And yes, selective justice be a MPP for any idea, or may organize on party of my papa, or Munchi Ghana food name too. But in the meantime, they will be held accountable for their wrongs. What they are here. And some of us don't understand why we are not speeding up arrest near the idea and prosecution. It has to go. And that is the question Ghanaians are asking. That people need to be arrested. Because Ghana phone him. They live with the NPP people in the communities. Ghanaians cannot arrest anybody. They are expecting government to do that. And government agencies must do that. We must be up and doing. We can't move like tortoise. We must move with speed. There's no space anywhere for anybody to rest. That is what we promise the people of Ghana, and we must be seen doing that. Oral must not fail. It has to succeed. Ghanaians are looking up to us. So these are the questions that are coming. The NPP people are doing press demonstrations. They NPP4 are complaining about human rights and are arresting Yenyai. They should be arrested. In fact, every minister, every CEO, said the DVLA CEO no yet. You must organize a press conference and tell Ghanaians state of affairs. When we came to power, then over 2 years, what is the rot there before you start building yours? And yes, we are going to be explaining, including the corruption that NPP have left behind.
Now, I see you, Ben, yes, I didn't.
Oh, DVL is the born Abasupa.
Yeah, or the same
yes, Logas. He's one of the best CEOs John Mahama, His Excellency, have ever appointed. Best CEOs.
I was saying I'm semi proud of one farmer.
That only ambassador the person they do call.
So.
And you are near you free happen. Then found Trump be a Okotrana or to Jap. One more Baba Tranco Sukaka, that you are the call.
What do you mean, film cry?
They do connect celebrity, you may walk up continue on walk. And nobody can do Comuruka, and now France.
Are they?
Another comes to the upper life.
Wow!
And you over NPP for my assume quite dim. One more dear, only your my town for cry. Move at a power moon and say we. Near Sammy, he cried, done your buffoon say. Yayama, she says, I didn't know a cucumas and say we are. Or say a Juma or no aye, and then a present to Krofuaye, at the MPP paper power. At the end, and anado, or yellow kruma. At the end, or yellow kruma. Say, Une Unyaka no Furata Akabum. Mwaji pensioners. I don't cry at the krumha. Na FBI put me back a Ghana for. Na mo funny papa free American family yan. Everything ne special prosecution to me for number. Are we toiling with Ghanaians? Are we toiling with Ghanaians?
But Sabia process takes a long time.
Process is buying at the time one more year process one more the Ghana for one more the bonnet America. Didn't we start that process to bring Kenoforiata to Ghana? Kakanopurata and Redaba Krumha. Copies the MPP for a demonstration. We have allowed these people to walk on the street without feeling remorse, and trying to whitewash themselves. These people who destroyed the country just 8 months ago want to say the NDC the anybody. That's right. Most of the ministries and agencies, they don't have their money because finance minister is recovering the economy first. In the NDC are buying body ban no my. Our only crime is that you ja obone for the man nam e kwanso. About this time, 4,000 actually more. One more demonstration. And look, NPP must pay the price of the evil they have committed in this country. And we are in power. We promise the people of Ghana we will do that. Our appointees must be seen doing that. President Mahama cannot do it all. Only a day, Minister Ashawon-san, it is your duty to let the people of Ghana know the rot that you have come to meet. Any minister that is not doing that himself is preparing to do the same as NPP people did. Because we can't sit down and inherit the wrongs of another person. Let Ghanaians know. Cocoa board. Many opinions on the other. Now, so we want to radio so and can't tremble. Near man, I see cocoa board. Over Kwame, many one new command, a man can't trust a bonnier to cocoa board. Why are the CEOs and directors of Cocoa Board still working?
So
that is why we are talking about it. Because that is not what we agreed. Of a crime, you be mudia. Maybe if you are CEO. Manu credit, dear. Mecca.
But Sabia, the Attorney General, no, our new chief prosecutor, no, chooses the newsroom over courtroom.
Well, that is why, because you see, some of us left our young life. we could have become lawyers, we could have become engineers. Now, 20,000 be a mad. But I left my job, I left everything to serve a political party. We worked hard to bring the political party to government. We won't sit down to let anybody hold the president to ransom. You have to work. If you cannot work, you have to resign. It's simple. We don't have time. Party people don't have patience for this. Pass it on to the judiciary. Pass it on. It must happen. It must happen. Because the NPP thinks, oh, NDC for so Omoka no jam say, the ministers, oh, they're only now, and they are trying to bring the stolen money in January to come and disturb the government. Scanner, they are studying the weather so that they bring the money in to come and disturb us from January to destabilize this government.
I'm on the bed, eh?
I'm on the bed. Two systems, no more politics. Yes. And we must seal the window. Give Ghanaians justice. I don't understand why PBS, all the individuals involved in PBS, I don't understand why they are still working. Kelly Gajepo, Gabimu, I don't understand why these people are not have not been arrested. I don't understand. Now we are me say PDS, these are the architects of PDS. What you see, Kwame, some of us will stand against anything. Now we are a terrorism. You haven't arrested PDS people. You are going to increase electricity bill. For what? For what? For Kwame, this is not.
But most of us are pabantam to do.
What's it?
As our pabantam to do, and be for failing to act.
Men power about that. We are talking because there's one can say you bonnet. We want action to take place. The president cannot do it all. President Mahama, you win the election. First month, second month, basically 8 months in it. Come papa ye to kwanya juma up a bisa kwase the anti-president Mahama or dana. If all the ministers invest 40% of what the president is doing, we will be moving forward with speed. So what are there? We'll be moving forward with speed. You have power near the Wabase, Garanda Woman Pena. Now, and near Maned, I mean, I don't understand. Now, I'm NPP for to me, no Amunam Krum, Sanko for we. These people who have destroyed and fleeced this country, who have stolen more than they need. Comment, what is the justification? Sir, people we have told, Transport Ministry, Buankra project, the scandal that is there, why are they still working? I don't get it. Now, if you are a minister and you come and stand and you are talking about what we have done, without talking about what you have come to meet, who is going to inherit that rot? NDC. So, by this time, why can't all appointee CEOs organize press conferences and tell the nation? Say
meet the press, and one.
Me say, there's an institution that I know. Newz CEO number 2, 45,000 Ghana cedis on account.
Now there's what Onyamo.
What did I say? Bonia NPP for didn't we don't want to be speaking because right now we have set up government and people are responsible. And those people must be the ones talking. There is nothing better than transparency in governance. NPP for Timiko, miracles Timiko Trabontain said, NDC for Naya Galamzi are saying so. I mean, Kwame, what has allowed these people to think like that?
Yeah, that GSM phone.
What has given them that hope? Sir, Ghanaians didn't know. Sir, Nanado, any issue licenses for people to mine in the forest reserves. And that itself confers a responsibility to ensure, say, whilst people were mining, repair was being done. And the repair includes ensuring that there was no pollution of water bodies and also ensuring afforestation. Kwame, is it not the law? So people were given responsibility to take care of these things. EPA, Minerals Commission, all of these people, Ministry of Land. Why are they still working?
Now, Mami Musadi, now one for a demonstration, stop Galam say, yes, all catch on say, or won't go fee and because President Mahamani country.
Oh, there be, yes, sir. Who's that? We could do hono. Now, Omar Kata, Omijana Afenyo. I'm almost chassis. So I didn't know what was happening. See, now soldier phone be warm. To be the actually coy. So when him say Mejuman send me a Jubilee House watch mine. Mejuman back on
Anna, boss, could be watching senior watch mine.
Oh, no, senior watch mine.
Yeah, no, Chabra with your mommy.
Me call them beside say, you na near CDS. I'm President Muhammad ye. One President Akufo-Addo ode to two omo anye ye. Ono temrasie na owo otie nti de mo be na munye. Na enam se mo wo security zone nti. Aya na ya de eno no atie atu yetum ka se kakra. Se afie eye aban kese afie mu. Na anajo so de obi adokakoda timu ye na kodu ba bia na nka yapon na yatoa so anopa said ye be ya obonifo bi mfemu nkoda eho no mu nka se ono oka protesters no afaitire edibone kwano what in America na se timeni wo mo twetwe san komo no wie so nobody went there to stop them. But I also stated there, in fact omo pekura no one of the best way is to invite Omuma Abayama, a minister for lands, the team that is working on Ghana. We'll meet them. Okay? They should tell them what their policies are so that they can hold government accountable. I do know, sir, in the last few months, we had some difficulties. Now, Ubia, sorry, anti-Galamsey operation. Ubia, sorry, I don't know them. Ubia, and Tiama, woman, woman, some opportunity to feel fair. There were multiple teams. To see America, National Security Coordinator, IDP in defense, they have put together a very strong teamwork. The friend in Newz. One more operations. They are attacking the various points. Galamsey Fono. In fact, no one will show me when we are terrorists and Kasa. We should deal with them ruthlessly, with all force. Those people are not people that we should be negotiating with. One more forest. The military is operating to recover all the forest. You've heard Felix Oposukwache. We are going to station permanent military in the forest reserve. And we'll follow up to ensure that is done. The Ministry of Lands is also with speed in terms of regularization of alternative mining, so that we do paper and manage sell said you obey mining afa. You also don't want any assembly never stop you. So that is what government is doing. And I think that so far, if Nanado had done 10% of this, Kwame will not be here having this same conversation. But unfortunately, Nanado's regime was not just originators of high destruction of forest reserves. They were beneficiaries and a conveyor belt for destruction of water bodies and the forest reserves. One issue licenses no ema nkropo koye ejuma omo anhwe wo mo so. Two, the Jubilee House itself was a crime scene. In fact, most of the people within the Jubilee House were involved in Galamsey. Professor Pempom Watine Kanye, not a mean person, a minister in charge of environment, He said it. Okay? The fight against Galamsey and the NPP was in itself a syndicate to extort money. It has disputed. There's evidence of him taking bribe. You see, by Galamsey, and I think Ekoba Assembly of Mukoy. Mukoy ne aba imua. Now we are finding better ways of dealing with the matter. You have the effrontery to go and be fetching the water that you have destroyed. You have polluted the water. There are places and streams back and flow BMU unless you require dredging and the rivers can flow. If you like go and ask the people in the villages, they know. Now why you are organizing a press conference. What it means is that we have kept the ground too soft for the NPP. The ground is too soft for them. They think we are weak. And that is why some of us are calling for the temperature to be increased. And rubbishing this lazy demonstration, say it won't stop anything. They will be held accountable. The Galamsey fight will not go down without people going to jail. And it has to happen.
Okay.
Yane demonstrators need problem. Yeah. Yane MPP fua and ra. Many and be at smoke. And what say a Abagano who child now and Russian.
Aye, or Quaku.
As a or a Sremudins in
Wow.
Nana being so. I do for a wound.
Whoa.
So, over well, I don't need the coalition. No, I Abu Ababe, me smoke near you to say in Sinina. What do you demonstration? 300.
Symbolism of a warrior.
Symbolism of dying warrior.
A warrior, yeah.
Cartoon warrior.
Wow.
Can only say what happened school near a cartoon lion. Who called Rona, I said a lion. And then the people, these things don't, and it doesn't add up anything. We have shake them. Shake who? You have done demonstration. Police have not stopped you. They escorted you. You presented a document. We brought a very respectable person, chief of staff to the vice president to receive you. Vice president was in the office throughout until they came and finished their demonstration before she left. And then you went home. All the issues you have raised are frivolous. Frivolous. You are accomplice in the things you are complaining. Who has been violent in this country than the NPP in the last 8 years? Government of the NPP, President Anado. Who have been violent? Journalists have died. Kesi Furimu, who de tankers, who spray in Suoshia, the Ghana force, which endured all this. Who bullets, a true air bomb for many by Central Regional Deputy Regional Women Organizer. Omu born the police headquarters and him. Rubber bullets, about prior. And the MPP. The quiet demonstration of Parliament. Omu in Socia and Omu di Ghana force. Fix the country for quiet demonstration. And run here, etc. Monu Kasa, Namu Buawamu. They beat these people, arrested them, remanded them, under Nanado. And they are talking about selective justice. They have no shame. They have no history. Their mind doesn't record the past. But Ghanaians know. And this country, police in Kasani are transferred. Journalists, the management say, under Nanado. And then we are tolerating characters like Abonye sitting on radio here, insulting everybody every day. Many are paying Okateche Afrifa. That I said, one waga in a Jumao. Kowai, one was a Jumano and Tong.
Oh, that be Okosku.
Okosku.
I will when you
now that is alternative livelihood. Now, previous one, not yet, empty work. Because we tolerated it. Okateche have been on government. Odu Obiatem, Okasa Obia. Nobody have gone to attack him. This is a civilized government. A government which is not led by a lawyer, but a human rights advocate, President Mahama is a human rights advocate. He understands international human rights, unlike Nanado, who is himself a lawyer but a breaker of law. We have had to tolerate all this in the last 8 years. And you people, remnants of the distraction we faced yesterday, are organizing demonstration and complaining about selective arrest. It will intimidate the IGP today. It will not intimidate the police tomorrow. Maria, we would advocate that when you arrest them, they will be kept in the Maria. It's still a vehicle belonging to the police. They have complained about Don arrest. Don said police for Akwachiwa Humache. So it's selective justice. Of course, does it make sense? So we'll tell the police to now begin to arrest them in the evening. As for the arrest, it will happen. So they should keep quiet and allow the government to do its business. Ghana phone and you omodeka. And you makwa pamuse, yebeye juma, ebeto sing, yebe dani dani. But NPP doesn't have what it takes to be talking to the people of Ghana, because only 8 months ago, pensioners were being punished. They sat in the sun at Kenoforiata's office day and night, and Murwana and Kokra, they were sent, they didn't listen to them. Pensioners, school Nkwala, they forgot what they did to school children.